Blog Talk Radio.
It's the Ed Show, not the Ted Show. It's the sit back, relax in your bed show. It's the Ed Show. Come on to the Ed Show. You can talk to Ed on the Ed Show. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it's Thursday night again. It's your friend Ed. Sitting here in my room watching TV. Indiana's up 73-61 on Illinois. All right, I got Indiana minus 6.5. Looks like I might be getting me a big old ding-dong winner. So, yeah, start off the night right before somebody dies tonight. Yeah, you guys probably heard all the highlights and all the stuff on Entertainment Tonight and all these other shows that somebody's going to die on my show tonight. So they probably will. But if they do, they do. It's their fault. They should have never done what they did. But anyway, I got number 19. He's my co-host. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, the Ed. And I don't know if I like this whole someone's going to die on the show tonight thing.
Why? Don't sit too close to a window then.
Because, it seems to be like a 50-50 that I'm going to be the one,
Hey, man, you said it, not me.
All right.
You got life insurance?
No.
Them cats will be awful mad. Cats will be awful goddamn mad, man.
Yeah.
I had another interesting debate again today, man, with a fag.
Ed, please. We've been over this like a million times. Don't use those words.
All right, man. This homo faggot tries to tell me that being black is just like being gay, man. And I'm
you
like,
had
how
this discussion
can that
on the
be?
show
I know, but
times.
it always can, and you guys know that I'm right. He can hide that he is a homo. He can't hide what color he is. Stupid. Just drives me crazy, man. Then
and
they
you can also hide the fact that you're homophobic.
Man, I ain't no fag. Don't be talking about that at all.
Yeah.
No. Listen to this, though. Here's what I'm pissed off about. Is I guess a fella at CNN got fired today. A black fella who tweeted something during the Super Bowl who works at CNN. He's an on-air personality, Roland somebody, man. Roland Martin or whatever the hell his name is. But he tweeted something, and they fired him because they said he made homophobic slurs, and the group GLAAD got him fired. You know that gay and lesbian thing or whatever it's called?
Okay.
Now listen to this. They're called GLAAD, but they never seem to be too happy. They just always try and get people in trouble, right?
Sure, I guess.
And here's the kicker. They got 7,500 signatures. That's all it needs is 7,500 signatures? You're telling me CNN can't afford to lose 7,500 viewers? Kidding me? You have millions and millions of viewers a night. I mean, if you're going to have a petition and make something, you got to have at least 500,000 signatures, man. You got to make these people work. You can get 7,500 signatures on Twitter.
I want GLAAD
come on,
to
man.
the show some night, and then they're going to be outraged.
Listen, let GLAAD call me. I'll tell them fags something. I'll be like, listen, you need to get you 500,000 signatures before you start talking bad to me, because I go get me 7,500 signatures and say GLAAD ain't nothing but fags.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
How can I continue to be associated with someone like you?
Well, listen, me and you talk. You ain't no fag, so you'd sign my petition.
For our listening audience, just remember, the Ed's a crazy old man. He's backward in his ways.
I'm not crazy. Crazy about
love
nothing.
him despite his faults.
No. Why am I at fault? That's bull.
I think just hate, just hate in general is probably a fault.
It ain't even hate,
really
man.
hate people.
It ain't no hate.
You tend to hate
I
the
love to see two women get it on. I don't want to see two fellas get it on. And they got to be good-looking women. Well, here's what I don't understand. How come if a woman's going to be gay, why don't she be with a woman that look like a woman? Because to me, that's what she wants. Why do you want to be with a girl who look like a man? That's just stupid.
Might as well be with a dude, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't make no sense at all. You know, the people, they, oh, we fags. Well, be a fag then. I ain't got to be no fag.
All right, Ed. Well, these are just the tough questions we tackle here on the Ed Show.
No, they try to, you know, I don't know.
Alienate and insult everyone he can. But, yeah. So what else you got planned for tonight's show? Someone's going to die. You want to insult homosexual people, then what?
Let me ask you a question. Can you tell me who the all-time passing leader for the Cincinnati Bengals is?
All-time passing leader, Cincinnati Bengals. This could be a trick question. Because right away, I'm thinking Kenny Anderson.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it's probably a trick question of some sort. It's either him or Boomer, right? I'm going to go Kenny Anderson.
You're right, Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I don't know why you thought I was trying to trick you. I just asked you a question. You know, it doesn't, I mean, I don't understand that. Why would you say such a thing?
If I would have got it wrong, would somebody, ran into my room and killed me?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Who's the all-time leading wide receiver or leading receiver for the Atlanta Falcons?
Ooh, leading receiver, Atlanta Falcons. Dang, it's probably someone from the early 80s. Because it can't be Rising, right? I mean, it's got to be, can't be Billy White Shoes.
Huh?
Can't be Billy White Shoes Johnson, right? No, he never caught
I'll
that
tell
much.
you, he's got over 7,300 yards.
That's not even that much. Is it Bad Moon Rising?
Nope, it's Roddy White.
Ah, see, what am I doing? I'm not even thinking, yeah.
That shocked me when I saw that.
Well, just because of how much more, you know.
Hey, little puppy, leave that alone before you get killed around here. Give me that. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Give me that, little puppy. Give me that.
Ed's got a dog named Coco. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my puppy just came in my room. Now my grandson's in here. Hey,
You have
man,
a
what are you doing? Yeah, my son's son is in town visiting. This dude ain't been doing but driving me nuts, man. Hey, man, why you let the dog in my room? Huh? Oh, you think it's funny, huh?
Yeah.
You gonna talk trash to me? Huh?
No.
What? Why are you talking trash to me, sucker? Huh? Yeah, and the baby's in here too? Hey, go, baby, go give me that knife. Go give me that knife. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm about to cut this kid. Give me the knife. Give me the knife. Give me the knife. Say one more thing and I bet you get cut.
Hi.
Don't say hi. Don't say hi to me. Oh.
Yeah, please.
No, I'm not going to stop. Stab him, little baby. Stab him, little baby. Stab him. Let's stab him. Let's stab his ass. Stab him. Die. 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 Die.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh. Watch him out, little baby. Watch out. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. Is he dead? Is he dead?
No.
He's not dead yet? Kick him in the head then. Kick him. Yeah. Yeah. Stomp him. Is he dead? I think he's dead, don't you think? Huh? Is he dead yet? Oh! Is he dead now? Is he dead?
I see his eyes open.
His eyes are open. Oh, man, no, his eyes are closed now. Uh-oh, he's gone. Hey, man, go, listen, little baby. Go get that blanket in there in your room, and we got to roll him up in a blanket, and we got to throw his ass in the garage. All right? All right. Whew, man, I'm tired.
the Goodfellas all of a sudden here. So Ed, you just murdered your own grandson. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, it looks like it. No, the baby did it, I think. I think the baby did it. I ain't do nothing.
So you and the baby killed your own grandson.
I don't know nothing about it, man. He was laying over
Well,
there
I
in the
think you
corner.
do. You were there. Everyone heard the screaming and the assault take place. So,
who is the all-time leading rusher for the Denver Broncos?
all-time leading rusher, Denver Broncos. Wow, too bad our buddy Socknor isn't here. I bet he'd know this one.
7,607 yards.
Oh, well, how many years did TD play? Was he around? Would he have been able to get? Yeah, Terrell Davis, right?
Tony Dorsett played for the Cowboys.
Terrell Davis. He had a 2,000-yard season, and then he had to have a couple other 1,000-yarders. So yeah, I'll go Terrell Davis.
You're right.
Yeah, I like him.
You know what? You're pretty good at this game, man.
Yeah.
All right. Who? Let's see. Give you a tough one. Who's the all-time leading rusher for the Miami Dolphins with 6,737 yards?
Well, now this might be a trick question. Because right away I'm thinking, who am I thinking? Larry Zonka. I'm thinking Larry Zonka, you know. But he never had too many big years, you know. I'm going to go Ricky Williams.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Larry Zonka, 6,737 yards.
What's Ricky Williams on that list?
Don't know. I just look at the leaders.
Yeah, he's got to be.
You second-guessed yourself on that one, man.
Yeah. Because Zonka, you look at his record, you know, they didn't play as many games back then. Like, I think the most yards he ever had in a year was probably like 1,200. Yep.
Who's the all-time leading rusher for the Buffalo Bills with 11,938 yards?
Oh, see, right away I'm thinking O.J. Simpson, but it's probably Thurman Thomas.
Which is your answer?
Thurman Thomas.
You're going to take Thurman Thomas over O.J. Simpson.
Yes.
You would be right.
Yeah.
See, I thought for sure you would go with O.J. on that one.
Yeah.
All right, here's one. I guarantee you won't get this one. Who's the winningest all-time coach in the history of the New Orleans Saints with the most wins as coach?
Most wins as coach, Jim Mora.
Jesus Christ, you got that one right.
Yeah,
you won't get this one right. Who's their all-time leading rusher?
Deuce Staley. Not Deuce Staley. Who's the kid? Deuce McAllister, right?
Yeah, Deuce McAllister, you're right.
Yeah, Deuce Staley.
Man, that's just making me mad, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wanted to say Chuck Muncy just so we could talk about Chuck Muncy, but yes.
I like Chuck Muncy, man. Chuck Muncy's a good player, man.
Sports specs.
You know? Yeah. So, I don't know. How many times was George Rogers, the running back from the Saints, a first-team All-Pro? Is it 0 times, 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times?
2 times.
Nope, 1 time in 1981. He went to the Pro Bowl twice, but he was a first-team All-Pro just once. Yeah.
You got me there.
Pretty good stuff.
Hey, speaking of football, we should mention that you nailed that Super Bowl, because we haven't done a show since the Super Bowl happened, and you were right on top of that. You had the Giants. Oh, wait, no. You know what? You said the Patriots were going to win by 17.
Yeah, I mean, but, you know what? Hey, so what about that? I mean, listen. You guys get caught up on all that.
I'm caught up in being right?
I made 13 bets during the Super Bowl. I went 9-4. I also had plus 600 that there would be a safety in the Super Bowl. But I only had $50 on it. But Honky White Sucker's brother's friend, you know, the dude that bets all the money.
Yeah, the big professional gambler. Yeah.
He had $500 on it that it'd be the first score of the game. That's 75-1.
Yeah, it's a crazy bet, but it paid off.
Got $37,500 on it.
Nice.
Now, some jerk off over at the MGM bet $1,000 at 50-1 that was going to happen. So he got $50,000 and he donated the money to charity.
Would you ever do that, Ed? Would you donate your money to charity?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't believe in donating any kind of money to any kind of charity.
Yeah, especially people that host your radio shows. Hey, Ed, well, let's talk about the Super Bowl, though. You know, what'd you think of the game? It was pretty good, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. I don't really like either team, so it didn't move me either way.
Now, what about that safety call? Did you think they should have called it on the letter of the law? It's a safety, but usually
I mean, that's pretty. I don't know. I mean, I don't see how they could call that a safety, man. I mean,
I don't think I've ever seen a safety.
I mean, I've never seen. Yeah. I'm saying usually that's when they throw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in the field of play where anybody could catch it. I mean,
Yeah. Usually they just lay him out where receiver ran the wrong route.
Now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. To me, now, don't you think, say, like next year, if Wes Welker runs a post to the right instead of a post to the left, and then Brady throws it deep to the left, is that intentional grounding? Because Wes Welker's 20 yards on the other side of the field.
Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't get away with that. Just saying, no,
yeah,
he's supposed to run the.
Yeah, I mean, to me, and he wasn't really under pressure either.
Well, yeah, he was. Tuck was right on him. He was about to hit him.
If you count, he had like 13 seconds to throw that ball.
Yeah, but Tuck was right about to hit him, you know.
Yeah, he threw the ball. He threw the ball deep. I mean, it wasn't like it was a blitz. We're normally on an intentional grounding. I mean, they're under serious duress, man.
Yeah.
They're under serious problems.
Now, a couple other topics from the game. What about Wes Welker dropping that pass? Do you think that was a drop, or I tend to think it was a bad pass by Brady?
I think it was a bad throw, but to me, I've always heard that if the ball touches your hands, you should catch it.
Yeah, Welker definitely, he got both hands on, but he's running full speed, has to jump and twist in the air and turn around. So it's a tough play than people were thinking. Yeah,
and that was a tough play. But, I mean, you know, those other guys dropped balls too. So, I mean, hey, Aaron Hernandez and Deion Branch both dropped balls that could have got him in range too. So, I mean, hey.
Well, the one that Hernandez dropped was good because if he catches that, it's a 9-yard gain and he's tackled in bounds and they have to burn the timeout anyway. So it was probably good that he dropped that one. But
Deion Branch should have caught him. He should have been out of bounds.
Who should have been out of bounds?
Deion Branch. He should have caught it and ran out of bounds.
Yeah.
I mean, he was like 30 yards downfield to the left.
Yeah, the Welker play. I guess he's a free agent, and then now people in Boston are all making fun of him and stuff, calling him Wes Buckner and having Butterfingers.
Well, you know what? You know what? Listen, that's why I tell you that we hate Boston more than New York, because Boston thinks they're entitled. That's a shitty little town, Boston, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're always like, I'm saying, they sold their soul to the devil. Once the Red Sox won those World Series, it's over, man. They ain't winning no more nothings.
Well, the Celtics
nothing. No, they're done, man. They're not winning
Boston
nothing
Bruins
no
just
more.
won last year.
Hockey doesn't count. Who cares about hockey except people in hockey nations? No one cares about that. Hockey's not. That's like saying going, oh, well, a UFC fighter's from Boston. Oh, he's the champ. Well, who cares? I mean, it doesn't even matter.
Did you happen to see on the NFL Network Super Bowl sound effects? They had Bill Belichick mic'd for the game, I guess?
No.
I missed this too.
What was he doing? Oh, yeah, I did see the one where he was like, hey, man, put that video camera up.
But I guess right before Eli's big pass to Mario Manningham there on the final drive, during the timeout before the drive, I guess, he was telling his defense, they're going to go make them beat us with Manningham. Make sure we have Cruz and Nix covered. Make them go to Manningham. And, I mean, it's the smart thing to do, but that's what Eli did, and it paid off, you know.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, you can't cover everybody like that. You know, you got to
No, you can't. Spot. You can't cover everybody. You can't cover everybody with a blanket.
That's right. You only have so many blankets.
What would happen if somebody? What would happen if somebody did do that, man? When the wide receiver went to go out for a pass, some cornerback threw a blanket over him.
Threw a blanket on him? Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, is there a rule that says you can't do that? Because they always say he's got covered like a blanket.
I've never seen it in the rule book that you can't take a blanket out with you onto the field and throw it on people. So yeah, have to see. Now, a couple other things about the game, Ed. What did you think of Bradshaw going in for the touchdown there? When he turned around and sat down.
I mean, he probably shouldn't have scored at that point, but I thought the Patriots should have let him score a couple of plays before that.
Yeah, if you're going to let him score, you might as well let him score with a minute and something left and just take your chance.
Yeah. Even 2 minutes left, I'd let him score, hey.
Yeah, once they completed that pass to get to the 20 or whatever, you might as well.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, man, hey, I would have ran my defense out there, and then everybody would have just sat down.
But here's the other part.
Here's what I want to say. What happens if a running back has the ball and he's running, and say a defensive guy is holding him, and they carry him into the end zone? His forward progress has not been stopped because he's still going forward.
That's a good point. Yeah, I guess the play would continue, and that would be a touchdown. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as he's going forward. Yeah.
Yeah, if you got like 4 linebackers over there, grab a guy and just pick him up and throw him in the end zone.
Yep. Now, but here, what if this would happen, Ed? What if he does take the knee at the 1, and they wait till 3 seconds to go in the game to kick the field goal, and then they miss it? Could you imagine?
Yeah, but you know what? No, because that was just a fluke that Billy Cundiff did it, and it's not going to happen again, okay?
Yeah,
that's just a chip shot. So what? But that's a chance you would have to take, because usually that stuff doesn't happen, and that's just a fluke. And hey,
think of Tony Romo. Remember Tony Romo botching that snap? He could have beat the Seahawks there in the playoffs. It happens, Think about Bradshaw then. He'd have been like, I had the Super Bowl winning touchdown, right? So you got to take the touchdown. Even though it may be like smarter to take the knee there, you got to take the points because you never know what can happen. You never know.
And you got to believe in your defense. If your defense is so good, you should believe in it.
Now, on that last drive, when the Patriots were trying to get down there for the winning touchdown, there was a play where they threw it deep, and the Giants had 12 men on the field. And this brought up an interesting point. Why not just play with 12 men on the field all the time, intentionally? And then in that situation...
Yeah, because how come in that situation, time should go back on the clock.
Yes, exactly, because that play ate up like 9 to 10 seconds, and that's all the Giants care about.
They'll be changing that rule in the competition committee, because that's what I thought they were going to do is put the time back on the clock.
Yeah, you might as well have 15 guys on the field.
Yeah, why would you not?
Yeah, because all you want to do is burn clocks. So
yeah. So I don't.
All right, so at least but now Eli's beaten Brady twice, 2-0 against Tom Brady.
Yeah, but you know what? Hey, man, listen, all that stuff. He didn't beat Tom Brady. The Giants.
I'm pretty sure he did.
It's a team game. Listen, it's a team game. Do they call them the New York or the New England Bradys and the New York Mannings? No.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a team concept.
Uh-huh.
Listen, there's no way to tell. I mean, all this stuff is just, so-and-so is better. No, they had a better team. Their team was better.
But they didn't have a better
funny,
team.
But listen,
had the better team, technically. Yeah.
No, they kept saying, here's what's funny. They kept saying the Patriots had the 31st ranked defense. Well, they only allowed a few points. It's stupid. That was just a retarded type of thing to do. So.
But the Patriots were, 13-3, Giants 9-7.
Yeah, and like I told you before, that's why the NFL, the best team hardly ever wins. Or usually never wins.
Yeah.
I bet you less than 50% of the time in the last 20 years, the best team has not won the Super Bowl. Let's go back and look. Let's go back and look. Okay, I'm going to look right here. Okay, in 2011, the Giants were not the best team.
Nope.
2010, the Packers were not the best team.
Who was the best team last year?
The Patriots were.
Last year?
Patriots had the best record in 2010.
All right.
Okay, 2009, the Saints weren't the best team. Colts had the best record. They were 14-2.
So you're just going by the best record is the best team.
But that's how you determine who's the best. That's the only way you can do it. Who's the best teams? Who's got the best record during the regular season?
Yeah, all right. Well, all right.
Because then it would be subjective. Be like, oh, well, they're better. Well, no, they didn't have the best record. Tennessee Titans had the best record in 2008. They were 13-3.
Well, the best team with the best regular season record rarely wins the Super Bowl. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're the number one seed.
But that doesn't always necessarily mean you're the best team, though. You could play in a crappy division and beat up on everybody, and get 6 wins.
Yeah, but who says it's a crappy division? If the 49ers would have went to the Super Bowl, then they would have been the first team to have all 4 of their division teams to go to the Super Bowl in the 2000s. So why is that such a crappy division? Don't know.
Well, I think it's a crappy division when everyone else in the division has a less than 500 record. I think that means it's a crappy division. Right?
Well, that's only happened one time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the Titans didn't have. The Titans played when the Titans were 13-3. The Colts were 12-4. So that was the best division because they had the only division that had a team with a 13-12 wins. No other division had that. And they had an 8-8. The AFC North had the Steelers 12-4, the Ravens 11-5, but the Bengals and Browns were both 4-12. So makes it that's a crappy division. When you got 2 teams 4-12, that means that your teams beat up on the other bad teams, man. When the Colts won the Super Bowl, when they were 12-4 and they won the Super Bowl, they weren't the best team. The Bears were 13-3. The Ravens were 13-3. The Chargers were 14-2. So what I'm telling you is the best team does not win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, it's just whoever gets hot at that particular time and their injuries ain't bugging them. I think this bye week in the NFL playoffs is hurting some teams too.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't understand why they're resting guys at the end of the season. Because how many times do you have to see it that resting guys doesn't work, and then you come back in the first game?
You just got to play your people, man.
Yeah.
Play your people. Just let them play it out.
Don't need 2 and 3 weeks off. Right.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the Super Bowl. What else has been happening?
Any calls? Yeah, some people said they was calling in tonight.
No one's calling. No one's calling.
Oh, okay. Well, they all at.
If anyone wants to call, it's 646-716-7522.
Well, Dick Banks said he was going to call in, so.
No, he's very busy, Dick Banks. He's a busy guy.
He's the one that told me. I didn't tell him. He told me.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Hey, next week, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, man, I got me a big surprise ready for my sweetie for Valentine's Day.
So you have a sweetie. Who's your sweetie? Because you go through them pretty quick. Who's your current sweetie?
Why are you asking me who my current sweetie is? I've always got a good one.
Well, just a couple weeks ago, you wanted to marry Lynn from Home Depot. She was the lady of your dreams, and now she's gone.
Yeah, I'm back.
I don't even know who
I'm back with her. I'm back with her. I love her.
You're with Lynn, but she was a really hot younger lady, right?
Yep.
So are you going to get married?
I'm thinking about getting married one of these days.
One of these days.
I got to get my hernia fixed up, man.
Yeah, that's right. Because last night on the Hockey Kid show, you were telling us, none of your stuff works anymore. Yeah,
my excitement pole don't work no more.
That's got to be embarrassing.
My excitement pole will not stand at attention.
Yikes! And you're an old man, so. I don't know. It might be done yet. Your excitement pole may be a thing of the past.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's going to be a thing of the past or not. Well, I don't know.
So what's
the
big plan?
Be?
What's the big plan for Lynn for Valentine's Day? What are you going to do?
I can't tell you.
Well, can you just give some advice to? I know we have our listeners are mostly male. I would guess. I can't imagine too many women are listening to the show. So can you give our listening audience any tips on what they should do for their ladies on Valentine's Day?
What do you mean?
Well, like what should they get? Do you think like heart-shaped box full of chocolates and flowers? Is that good, or do they need to go above and beyond? Romantic dinner, candlelight, that kind of thing.
Well, yeah, usually I'm probably going to take her out for some nice seafood They got Long John Silver's and one up the road from my house.
Oh, wait, we do have a
thinking-
caller on the line. I'm sorry, I think this might be our special guest. Let me see.
All right.
Caller in the 602 area code. Are you there?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey, caller, what your name is?
My name is Rich Banks, Dick Banks. What's going on?
Dick Banks, the Ed.
Hey, what's going on? Dick Banks with the Rubber Band Band.
Heard you talking Long John Silver's. That doesn't taste like it used to, right? Didn't they change the whole thing around where it doesn't taste like it did back in the day?
Yeah, they changed the formula, man. And you know what? A lot of Kentucky Fried Chickens are closing down. Have you noticed that?
No.
Yeah, there's one right up the highway, the Ed. Yeah.
Well, there's two of them down the road from me, and they're both closed up. One of them, I guess one of them was giving people herpes.
Well, you don't want that in a chicken restaurant, you know? Come in for the chicken, leave with herpes.
Yeah, because they was getting they didn't know if it was the thighs or the breast.
All right.
Nice.
But
yeah, I guess that what you say two KFCs closed, so there's what now only 5 in your neighborhood. I mean, there's one every block where I'm at. I mean, they're everywhere, man. They're in the I think they're in Walmart now. I mean, they're everywhere. So yeah, there's.
I never seen no Kentucky Fried Chicken in Walmart. I go to every Walmart there is.
Well, there's McDonald's in the Walmart, I think. But anyway,
McDonald's ain't the same thing as KFC. Man, what's wrong with you?
You know, I was actually a big fan of I know this is sad, but I loved Long John Silver's. Of course, it's been probably 20 years since I had any, but I actually liked it when I was a kid. I thought it was.
Well, do you remember
really
they used to have do you remember Long John Silver's used to have a thing called peg legs, and they were little chicken legs?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when it was good. That's when I can remember when Long John Silver's first came out back in the 70s, and they used to give away those Christmas mugs, man, with Santa Claus on them, and I collected all 4.
All 4.
Yeah, they were only at participating stores you could get them.
Well, thankfully yours was participating. Now, did you fill them up with peg leg, or what did you do with them?
No, I filled them up with soda pop, Coca-Cola.
All right, the soda pop. Well, Dick Banks, it's great hearing from you. It's been a while, you know?
Yeah, he's been doing all kinds of stuff.
Hiding out here in Arizona. I'm trying to get out there, man. You know, I get so much mail through my website and everything else, and I kind of feel bad. I was counting up the messages and emails the other day, and it's sad. I mean, I've had I don't know how many requests and different things and whatever, and I just do TV music all the time. I'm not really out on social media that much. I mean, I'm on Facebook and Twitter a little bit, not that much. And anyway, I have all these requests, so I started thinking about it, and then I did I don't know if you guys heard of Andy Dare. He does a podcast, and he wanted me to do that, so I did that. You know, I thought I'd talk to the Ed and, kind of get out there a little bit. But I think I'm going to start posting some songs every week, like maybe a cover song every week on my website. And I have a YouTube page now, so I think I'll start putting a little stuff out there for people.
Everybody go to his website, dickbankssucks.com. That website's full of all kinds of stuff, man.
That's not the name of the website, the Ed.
That's dickbanksucks.net, the Ed.
I thought it was Dick Stanks. I thought it was dickbanksucks.boys.
Oh yeah, that's not good. But Dick Banks, I follow you on the Twitters, and I just saw today you tweeted out that you did that interview with that Andy Dare kid.
Yeah, that guy called me, man. That guy was wanting me to come on his show, Andy Dare. Who is he?
He's pretty cool, man. He's in Chicago, and he started the show like a year ago, and he's got quite a few, relatively known people on his show, and he's got some people from the Adam Carolla show on there, and he's got, a bunch of other people, and he's done really well. He kind of does a thing where I think we talked for 2 hours, but we talked about everything. It's not just music, but he's a kind of a music expert, but he'll talk about anything. So you can talk sports, you can talk, we talked a little Super Bowl, we talked, about different things. But yeah, he asked me like 6 months ago, and my son was about ready to pop out, so I was on call for that. So I was like, I can't promise I'll be here. And then he just recently contacted me, so I said, yeah, sure, because I kind of planned on doing this stuff with my website anyway, so I thought, I'll just do it all at one time. And yeah, it was a good time. You should do the show, man.
Yeah, the guy contacted me on Facebook a few times. He's like, Ed, man, when you want you to come on my show, and I will call me out. But he didn't ever call.
Yeah.
Some other show I was on, Sweet Feathery Jesus. I was on that show.
I don't even know what that is.
What is that? What show's that?
I've been on there 3 or 4 times. They call me every once in a while.
What was it called? Sweet what?
Sweet Feathery Jesus.
That's the greatest name ever.
Well, they be following me on Twitters and stuff, man. They be always talking about our friend Ed and all this stuff. I don't know what the heck they doing, man, but they'll call me and I'll talk to them for like an hour, man. They'll just ask me question after question after question after question, and then they'll even ask me a question.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you guys both a question. You guys still watching MMA at all, or?
Oh yeah, I love it. Still, the Ed hates it. He is very bitter because it's taking over boxing, and he's very bitter.
It has nothing to do with boxing.
Yeah.
Boxing's not going anywhere. I mean, look, it's 2 different skills. I've said it 1,000 times.
Hey, you seen Nick Diaz today? Got busted for drugs. He's done.
Yeah, that's the thing that drives me nuts about the drug test is, look, you test guys for steroids, things that can, give a guy an advantage, but, pot and weed, how's that going to give a guy?
No, it doesn't, but they say if he's smoking weed, he doesn't have all his faculties and he can get hurt, and they're doing it for his safety. You seen he lost?
Oh, yeah.
They don't want him to be super, if he's super deluxe high and somebody's beating the hell out of him.
Yeah, I never thought of that. I guess it's kind of dumb.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys see that this school in California fired all their teachers because the teachers was taking naked pictures with the kids?
I did not see that. No.
What? No, I didn't hear that.
In Miramonte, California. You never heard about this?
No.
Yeah, they fired some teachers. They was taking, they called it lewd, but I used to say just nude, but they was calling it lewd. I don't know why they put an L in front of it. But I don't know. But I mean, I had a 10th grade teacher. I used to take naked pictures of her all the time.
Well, yeah, but you're a ladies' man. But look, the only story I heard that was disturbing. This is the most disturbing story I've ever heard in my life. I don't know if you guys have heard this or not, but this is creepy stuff. I think you can still find it on Yahoo. I mean, just search it. You can find it. I don't know why you'd want to read the article. It's disgusting. But the point is, it's awful. Some teacher, I think it was 7th grade. No, not even 7th grade. They were like 2nd grade or something. They were really young. He would blindfold them, and he was doing a taste test or something like that with a spoon, and it was semen. His semen.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I never heard about that.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable that dude's still alive. Can you imagine some, 35-year-old dude who has a 2nd grade, has a kid in 2nd grade?
All right,
like
but which kid said, I guess that it's Mr. Johnson's semen?
Yeah, see, that's a bad sign right there.
How did the kid know what it was? How did any kid know what it was?
No, I guess, some of the kids.
Well, I hold on, I'm reading it right now. They found out because some kid said this is what his daddy feeds him. Oh, geez.
That's a true story, though, and that is the creepiest story of the year, I guarantee it. No one will out-creep that. That's unreal.
That's not too good, man.
No, that's not good at all. But, no, back to MMA real quick, though. I was just wondering what you guys, if you saw the fight, if you saw the controversial, I'll put that in quotes, Diaz-Condit fight. I didn't think it was that controversial. I thought it was a close fight, but I thought, look, one guy's following the other guy. The other guy's scoring points. I don't know. I mean, you know, I mean, when you look at a fight like that, I just thought it was pretty clear cut how they were going to judge it. I didn't really see it as that controversial. I think that people were just pulling for a Diaz GSP fight, but you know, obviously that's not going to happen.
I didn't see the fight. No, I don't think. Yeah, you didn't see it either. I don't believe, right?
No, I don't want to say.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, Diaz was the aggressor from what I read, and everyone wanted him to get rewarded for being the aggressor. And even though Condit was taking apart his legs apparently with the leg kicks and jabbing him all night long, and just
sure, yeah. Well, this is how it went. It's real simple. It's just like if you watch Mayweather fight, and the Ed can give his 2 bits on this because he knows a lot more about Mayweather than I do. But the point is, Mayweather is exactly what Condit did. He was on his toes, footwork. He tore him up. I mean, Diaz had one side of his face was, you know, just completely red and beat up and swollen and all that kind of stuff. And he hurt him. He kicked him. He did all kinds of stuff. Diaz can take a lot of punishment. So, you know, a guy that has a good chin like that, you hit him with a crowbar and he just keeps walking forward. He walks forward, but just because you follow a guy around doesn't mean you should win the fight. The fight before that, you had a big country Roy Nelson, out there, and he was following around for Doom, and he was getting lit up the whole time, but he followed him around. But does that mean he should get points for that? Just because one guy's coming forward and the other guy's, you know, got footwork. I mean, it's the same thing in boxing. You have guys who will follow you around all night, and they're going to miss with every shot, and guys like Mayweather are just going to pick you apart and make you miss, and that's what Condit did. And I'm not really rooting for either guy. I'm just saying that's kind of how the fight went, and you know, it just kind of showed a lack of footwork on Diaz's part, and same thing with boxing. Isn't that right, Diaz? The way Mayweather fights, man, that's how he fights, right? He creates angles.
Oh yeah, he's what you call a counter puncher. Hey, how old is your little kid now?
6 months.
All right, so in about 6 more months he'll be coming to camp.
Coming to where?
Camp for the baby fights.
No.
He's got to have, because listen, we got to have, the new crop of 2-year-olds will be coming out, and I like to get him in there and get him in that new crop of 2-year-olds, you know, that are like, you know, future champions, because here's what I'm going to do, is like the 2-year-olds when they fight, I'm getting like 10 of the top 2-year-olds in the country. Okay? Now they're going to fight.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it takes a lot of training. But the top 10-year-olds in the country, we are going to have a super deluxe baby fight like a Kentucky Derby. You know, and they'll be the best 2 and 3-year-olds in the country, and they'll fight it out to see who the best is.
Yeah. See, I think I'm going to leave the boy out of that.
Yeah, you don't want to go down that path in life.
I think I'll put him involved in baby fights.
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen, it's getting kind of lucrative, what you call lucrative now. We've got sponsorships and everything, man. We got Pampers is sponsoring. We got a couple other, you know, Infamil is talking about, you know, putting on a thing there. And we're going to be, because the Egg Network is going to be coming out here pretty soon on television. And that will be like we'll be rivaling WWE's pay-per-views and UFC pay-per-views with this thing.
Hey, the Ed, when you get the Ed Network, at some point you're going to have your own late-night talk show on the Ed Network, and maybe Dick Banks can be your musical director, like your Paul.
Oh, yeah, he will. Yeah,
there you go.
The Dick Banks Band, Ed and the Dick Banks Band, you know. Don't sneeze on my grilled cheese, baby, 'cause I don't want no buggies on my bread.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
That guy, I mean, me and him got to make some more songs, man. Like, you know, my trombone used to be my cell phone. That song is going to be a hit, man.
I've never even heard that song yet.
Yeah. Well, by the title, it sounds awesome. I don't know what kind of music. I guess horns. I guess there would have to be.
Yeah.
I guess there would have to be some horns in there.
I mean, there's so many songs.
Yeah.
That, you know, I don't know. I mean, just a lot of songs that could be made, you know.
I'm up for it anytime. I mean, you know, the studio's got an open door policy with the Ed, and anytime I'm ready to go.
I'll bring the baby with me. I'll come down there, and he can give your little baby pointers on how to fight. What you call spar.
He's not crawling yet, but maybe once he's able to stand up, then he could do some fighting. It's gonna be kind of hard.
He don't stand up right now. He just got to work on his ground game.
So jiu-jitsu for now,
yeah,
and then later
get that tight. Yeah.
Yeah, and later he can work on his striking.
You know, I mean, if he can't walk right now, all he got to do work on his ground game, and man, he will have that ground game going. So by the time that he walks and can stand up, oh man, that'll be just like another kick in the bucket.
Another kick in the bucket. I don't know what that means. Hey, Big Frank, what's the next big UFC fight? I don't even know. What's the next pay-per-view?
Oh, geez, the next pay-per-view is what? Well, the next big fight is actually Anderson Silva and Sonnen. I mean, that's
not until June, though, right?
Yeah, but that's the big. I mean, that's what they're putting all their promotion into right now. Let's see, upcoming. I think there's a fight night with Sanchez and God, who is Sanchez fighting? He's fighting. He's fighting Ellenberger. That's right. And that Ellenberger is a crazy wrestler. Sanchez always takes guys to the ground, and there's no way he's going to keep Ellenberger on the ground. In fact, I really think Sanchez is going to lose that fight, as aggressive as he is. I think Sanchez has lost a little bit mentally in his game, and I think he's going to lose to Ellenberger. Ellenberger's a tough dude. So
did you guys see that Cyborg got in trouble for steroids?
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah.
Now listen to this though. But no, listen to this. That a lot of you guys don't know this.
Yeah.
That Dave's dad was supplying the steroids. You know, he was a doctor.
Well, that's not true.
And that Momashek was her trainer. Yeah, Momashek was her trainer.
That's not true at all.
Yeah.
That's just a lie.
Let me get this right. So, Damashek's dad, retired.
Yes.
Doctor. He is now supplying MMA fighters with steroids.
Women fighters.
Women fighters. Okay. And Mo Damashek is training them.
Yes.
I like conspiracy theories, but this one's a little bit, a little tough to. Actually, the next card, I think, the next pay-per-view is Edgar Henderson. Frankie Edgar.
Oh, okay, yeah, Ben Henderson.
Ben Henderson, and that's going to be a war. But I tell you, man, I don't know if you've seen Edgar fight, but he fought Maynard, and, you know, Maynard had him hurt so bad in that first title fight, and he came back and outpointed him. Now, the second time they fought for the title, Edgar got hurt bad again, and then came back and just didn't win. He knocked him out. Yeah, and nobody's ever knocked Maynard out that I know of. So that was – Edgar's a tough dude, and he's a guy who could make 145 fighting at 155. So, and talk about boxing, I'd say pound for pound he's the best boxer in MMA. And there's not a lot of guys who have boxing skills. Junior Dos Santos has them. Diaz has them. Edgar, I think, is top-notch. And that's why he wins. He throws that jab out there, which is something MMA guys don't mess with, is the jab. And that's the key, man. You get a jab in a guy's face, you can set up all kinds of stuff. And that's why
I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
Listen to this, though. This is what's going to be happening because Dana White has said he wants to liven things up.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess in June at a pay-per-view, one of the fights is going to be in an electric cage.
That's not true at all. You're making that up.
I would love to see that.
No,
it's like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. You're just making that up. It's like
no.
I would love to see that.
And then in one of them, listen to this. In one of them, the cage will be spinning while they fight.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
I really like that electric cage idea. I mean, the first guy that gets put up against the cage, pretty much he's done, right? I mean, and if you hold on to him, you're going to get electrocuted as well. So.
Well, it's going to be low voltage. Huh?
Yeah, low voltage. Low voltage, just to shock them, not to kill them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just putting griddle marks on their back. You're not really trying to take them out.
Yeah.
So it's like Burger King.
Yeah, because they do it here in Las Vegas. Nevada Power wants to be a sponsor.
and Burger King will be a sponsor because of their char grilled burgers. And yeah, you can get a bunch of stuff on. You can maybe get George Foreman grill on board with that.
Yeah.
Maybe make the cage look like a grill.
Yeah,
awesome.
that's what I'm saying. See,
Exactly.
I mean, they've got to come up with something new, man.
There's some good fights on that card too. I just pulled it up actually. You got Rampage and Bader. That's a slugfest.
Oh, I didn't even know Rampage was going to be fighting again. How about that?
Yeah, he wanted to. I think that card's in. I think that's the card
in Japan.
Japan.
Yeah,
I
all
think
right,
that's the Japan
makes
card.
sense.
Because he fought in Pride so much, Rampage did, that I think he wanted to have that fight. And then Mark Hunt, of course, he fought tons in Japan, and he's going to fight Congo. That's going to be a crazy fight. There's a lot of good ones, Akiyama and Shields, and there's a lot of good fights that night. Yeah, I mean it's stacked. It's a stacked card. You got Okami and Bosch, and you got Palashevsky's fighting that night. Pettis is fighting. He's got that crazy. He's got that. I don't know if you've seen that. He's fighting Lozon. That should be a nutty fight. Pettis has got that crazy. Wow, he's down the list a ways. He's probably the first fight on pay-per-view that night. But Pettis has got that crazy. What's the movie? The Matrix. He's got that crazy Matrix kick when he was in WEC. Right? Yeah, he kicks off the cage. That is insane. I mean, a lot of guys do nutty stuff, but they never land it. The fact that he landed that kick. I mean,
want to have a fight. I want to have him have a telephone booth match. Two people fighting a telephone booth.
I'd watch that, sure.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I'd watch that fight.
Yeah.
I always wanted to see Tito and Dana go at it. You know, they said they were going to fight for a long time. You know, Dana used to box a
would
little
get his
bit.
butt kicked. Dana's a steroid freak, and he would get his butt kicked.
Well, they were supposed to do it, and Tito backed out, remember?
That's what
Dana was training to do it, and Tito backed out.
Come on, man. Yeah. He didn't want to beat up the boss because then he will never get another chance to fight again in the goddamn thing, man.
Yeah, Dana would lose that fight. That's for sure. But
Dana was an aerobics instructor. Before, yeah, that's what he was. Before he ran the UFC. Well, here's how Dana White. Listen, Dana White was driving around in a goddamn 1992 Altima. And then he was an aerobics instructor. But he happened to be friends with Fertitti's because they all went to school together over at Gorman High School, a real rich school. Wow. Well, you know Lorenzo Fertitti's daughter drives? A 2012 Range Rover, candy red.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Why are you stalking his daughter?
I'm not.
Okay.
I just know.
I love the way the Range Rover looks, but the electrical systems are so bad. I mean, they break down every other day. They look great, though. They look nice. I mean, it's a nice-looking ride. But yeah.
Listen, man, shut your mouth. Jesus Christ, you ever shut up? You just talking. I bet your wife just goes, damn, man, shut up. Listen.
We don't talk anymore. The baby's crying all the time.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, man, I bet you that baby going to have a mouth on him.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be talking and singing at the same time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope he can carry a tune, man.
Me too. He can support me.
Listen, I got a song. Okay, what's your little baby's name again? Robin? Robin Banks?
That's close enough.
Robin Banks.
Okay, listen. I got me a song that I want to produce. It's a children's song. And this can be for any children in America.
Any children in America. All right.
Okay, and you can put any name to it. We'll put the name Robin, okay?
Sure.
You sing it like this. It goes, I love Robin, you love Robin. Don't you know everybody loves Robin? I love Robin, I do, 'cause Robin is a Munkerdoo. Yeah.
Wait. Because Robin does what?
I love Robin, you love Robin. Don't you know everybody loves Robin? I love Robin, I do, 'cause Robin is a Munkerdoo.
A Munkerdoo?
Yeah.
What's a Munkerdoo?
I don't know. But it's like probably a furry little friend.
A furry little friend.
Yeah. But isn't that like a catchy little thing you could sing to a baby and he'd just lay there and go, oh, yeah.
Well, Dick Banks, you're the musical expert. What do you think of that?
Okay, the melody's fine. The lyrics are
I
fine.
love the baby, you love the baby. Don't you know everybody loves the baby? I love him, yes I do. The baby is a Munkerdoo.
I just looked up Munkerdoo.
You don't like Munkerdoo?
I
You don't like
looked it up
Munkerdoo?
because I have no idea what that means. I looked up Munkerdoo, and the only thing I can find is it could possibly be a male bunny.
A male bunny?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just made the word up. I didn't know the word.
I guess everybody loves under here it says Muffin, Marty, Fluffers, Muncher, Mimsy, Munkerdoo, 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 male bunny. Everybody loves a bunny, so yeah, the song.
So the end was right. It's a furry little
my song
friend.
makes sense. That's what I'm saying. So my song is a hit.
That's right.
I love Tina, you love Tina. Don't you know everybody loves Tina? I love her, yes I do, 'cause Tina is a Munkerdoo.
And I like the part, and I like the song because you can put any name into it.
That's
and
what
that's
I'm
pretty
saying.
much what
See,
you need.
man, you guys didn't even know I made children's songs.
No, I didn't even know you were allowed to be near children. So.
Like I got me a Christmas song. Silent night, I'm not white, and I'm gonna open my presents tonight. Hope I get everything on my list, 'cause if I don't, I'm gonna be pissed. Sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Yeah.
See?
I could have used the Munkerdoo in there somewhere.
Yeah, I like the Munkerdoo better.
Yeah,
I do think
Munkerdoo.
that I could be wrong about this, but I believe that Silent Night is public domain, so you could do it. You could take that and do anything you want with it. Public domain songs are public. You could do whatever you want with them. So yeah, you got two songs.
And I was sitting alone.
All right, everyone's heard this one. All right. well, Dick Banks, we're almost out of show. We only got a couple minutes here.
Sure.
People your website and track you down.
And I seen a girl.
Yeah, I really, to be honest with you, couldn't hurt. I didn't catch a word.
I said, oh no.
Well, tell the kids the website and the Twitter and the Facebook where they can find you.
Oh, sure. You know what? Just go to the website. I got a Twitter link on there, and I got the Twitter feed going. So just go to richbanks, RICHBANKS.com, and you'll find it all there. I'm gonna start posting some songs. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I got a question. Somebody just Twittered me. Have you been picked up soliciting prostitution anytime lately?
No, why would you ask him that?
Well, remember when he got busted before and the Ed Times reported it? They just wanted to know if
that's
he
right. The
said
Ed Times
any
did report that. I don't know. You might want to file a lawsuit about that.
Well, no, I didn't get busted before, and no, I haven't been out trolling for prostitutes. I did go to Zorba's recently and bought a present for a friend. It's kind of a porn shop. They've got like those coin-operated video things in the back. I tell you what.
Oh yeah, those are neat. Yeah, I like those. Those are good.
I'll end on this because this is the creepiest thing ever. I went in there. I bought this little present for a friend of mine. It was kind of a joke, practical joke thing. And then
now, can we ask what the present was?
It was a gay wrapping paper and a bunch of gay stuff because my friend's super homophobic. So anyway,
like the Ed.
I do it every year. It's the funniest thing ever. But anyway, I give him an anonymous present. He opens it, and then everybody freaks out, and he's super homophobic, so he freaks out about it, and then he figures out it's me, and it's funny. This year is the end, though, because he knows it's me every time. I put a bumper sticker on his car one time. It was a gay flag, and he drove around for a month with that thing. Anyway, Anyway, so the point is, I went in there, and these guys come out of this door all the time to get change. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, like, it's just a bunch of rooms back there with video, and just you put the coins in, and the guys are getting
Oh,
change.
yeah, those are good, man. Those are good.
Ugh, God. The guy that works there's got to be making $9 an hour giving these guys change. I wouldn't touch those dollar bills with latex gloves and a mask on. Anyway, creepy.
Why?
But no.
Why? What's wrong with that, man? What's wrong with the quarters?
I'm not picking up prostitutes. That's the bottom line.
that's the take home. He's not picking up prostitutes. All right, Ed?
No. But hey, fellows, it was great talking to you.
All right, Dick. Thanks.
All right.
Buddy.
Yeah, you guys have a 12 night. Yep.
The great Dick Banks. Go find him at richbanks.com. And
yeah, the
guy's
guy's pretty talented sometimes.
No, he's pretty talented all the times. He's
the
genius behind all those songs on the Damashek Show.
I debuted my children's song. Look at that. All the people that got kids can sing it tonight. That goddamn Greg Dodge will be singing to his kids tonight.
Yeah. Singing about Larry, because you love Larry. So singing about Larry.
I don't love Larry.
Well, sing it one more time, because we want to go out on a high note here. So, singing about someone you really love, Ed.
I love the baby, you love the baby. Don't you know everybody love the baby? I love him, yes I do. The baby is a Munkerdoo.
Very good.
That's a good song, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beauty, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, see?
All right, Ed.
I love drinking, you love drinking. Don't you know everybody loves drinking? I love drinking, I do, 'cause drinking is for Munkerdoos. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man, so somebody got killed tonight on the show. I gotta go bury his body.
All right. All right. Gotta say your little catchphrase. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't let them talk bad about you. Now it's time to say goodbye to Ed and all his friends. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to listen to my show. So get yourself a couple paychecks and go and buy a hoe. Y'all come back now. Yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, get your hands out my cookie jar. Ain't play golf or guitar, too tall to ride in a car. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.